Bro, Aaron Donald is younger than me?
Yeah, no question.
Fuck.
Well, you guys came in the same year.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, you did.
He retired after 10 years. I'm in my 12th year this year.
I thought he came in 2013 or 14.
14 would not be the same year.
He was 2014.
This is blowing my mind, dude. I need to retire. Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. My big brother Jason Kelsey out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Heights High alum over here, baby. Actually, we're in the Hall of Fame. Heights High Hall of Famers over here. Cincinnati Bearcat alum as well. We got some fun stuff coming up for all our Bearcat fans here soon. But subscribe on YouTube wherever you find your podcast. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Check out our official fan club at newheightsshow.com, also with 1S. We're going to keep trying to get these episodes to you every Wednesday, but we're getting out of the house, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't know. Right. I don't know if we're going to keep bringing these things to you every single week, but we'll see. Try.
We're going to do our best.
Jason, let the people know what the fuck we got. I'm sorry. Trying to reel it back on the F-bombs, but I'm just...
Reel it back. It's hard. It's hard. It's also like
it is.
The intro, too. There's like something with like the first amount of time. If you do an F word, the team has to like bleep it because it like demonetizes the video if it's like within 2 minutes or something like that. I don't know. Brandon knows more. Anyways, yeah, we got another fantastic episode coming up for all you 92%ers. We're going to talk about some big free agency moves that went down since the last recording, as well as the latest Eagles and Chiefs signing news, and potentially the greatest day in offensive linemen's history, or at least the last 10 years. Aaron Donald is surprisingly retired from the NFL. And, yeah, we're going to get to a special episode on the back half of this. We're going to get to a special episode on the back half of this, speaking of offensive line, with Jordan Mailata and Mr. Lane Stonewall Johnson. That's right.
Not right now.
Yeah, I talk about the toughest guys to block, why Lane's always false starting, even though it's not really a false start. He's just jumping the snap, but we'll get into that in a little bit.
He's getting a good jump, and yeah, all right.
Yeah, and some thoughts on the new Eagles coaches in that section. So before we get to that portion, let's get to a little bit of that new news
coming in hot, and Cincinnati live show is in action, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming to the Natty!
We're excited to officially announce we're doing a live show at the University of Cincinnati on April 11th during Alumni Weekend.
Thursday.
We're going to be back hanging out with the football team, yeah, it's going to be a fun time. The old historic Nippert Stadium. Might have to bring a coat for this one, maybe even an umbrella, but we don't give a rat's ass.
Don't give a fudge. Yep.
Maybe
listen,
better? I don't know.
If you haven't been to Nippert Stadium, it is a hidden gem in the world of college football.
Oh, it is such
Travis
a beautiful
and I
bowl.
spent our entire careers practicing and playing games pretty much on that turf and in that stadium.
Blood, sweat, and tears, boys.
So when we were thinking about maybe doing a stadium trip, we didn't think there'd be any place better than the Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati.
Under the lights, baby.
Get back there on the college campus, the college students, our teammates, faculty, even though it's changed a lot. It has changed a lot. Anyways, okay.
What's your favorite non-game memory?
From Nippert Stadium?
Yeah,
man.
I got a golden one. My story is Butch Jones. Shout out to Butch. Coach Butch Jones. Coach Jones decided to do a 5 a.m. workout. Team workout. Everybody has got to get to the stadium, and we end up doing I think it was like a relay race of stadium steps.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And the anchor for the relay race are it's offensive line versus defensive line. Yep. Two of the most athletic guys on the team, and that's Jason Kelsey for the whole line and Brandon B-Shot of Mills, man. Just to give everybody context. Two big, high-effort guys. Guys are fucking flying. And you know what? We're competitive. We're competitive people, right?
No doubt.
Cincinnati's stadium are really steep steps, and then as it gets to, there's like a point halfway through where it gets to longer steps. Like the steps get longer.
Curve.
Yeah, so it goes straight down and then kind of evens out almost and kind of like flattens out.
And then it's like straight onto the field. So there's not like a lip. It's like you're like directly on the field.
So guys would go up, come down. Next guy would go up, come down. The offense, and then Jason and B Mills are like neck and neck. Yeah, basically Brandon B-Mills
We're coming down. We're coming
down real hot.
Point.
Got caught coming real hot coming down the steep part. So when it flattened out, kind of like stumbled a little bit. You got to be ready. You got to get your balance ready. And immediately started tumbling. And when I tell you, like the metal benches, you could hear his boom, 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 boom. He just started tumbling down this thing and almost like, I want to say he almost beat you.
No, he lost,
but
he
somehow got back onto his feet. And when I tell you, it was one of the most electric things I've ever seen somebody be able to do, just turn into a fucking barrel roll down stadium steps. I'm sure that story wasn't as funny to you guys, but it was damn funny.
Yeah, you got to picture it in your head. Picture a 300-pound defensive tackle. I mean, B-Shot, it definitely wasn't 300 pounds, but let's just say picture a 300-pound defensive tackle like falling down a set of bleachers, like tumbling. It was the last time they had us race down the...
Never did it again.
Never did it again.
Okay, you can't do that one.
Okay, well, that's a liability concern.
Yeah, so anybody running those stadium steps, make sure you're ready for when it goes steep to flat. You got to be ready for that. It'll catch you off guard.
So those stadium steps sucked because they were so steep at the top. So like you would think you were cruising through them at the beginning, and then as you went up, they would get harder and harder and harder. And then when you went down, like Travis said, you had to really know the steps would get like narrower to wider to like, it was kind of tricky. My freshman year before Trav was there, Dave Andrews and that strength crew used to do Friday morning workouts. And if anybody was late for the Friday morning workout, if you were inside, everybody was doing up downs until that person got there. And if you were outside where you met on the stadium, sometimes we just meet straight out on the field, you would have to do stadium steps. And the whole team would be doing it until somebody went to the dorm and got the person who was late and brought him there. And one day I woke up and I looked at my clock and I was like, oh no.
I'm that guy.
I'm that guy. In my street clothes, am running to the stadium, which in Cincinnati, the stadium is in the middle of campus. And I'm running to try and get there. And I just see them in the middle of stadium steps. And I just start doing stadium steps, like right out of bed. And then they all take them into the weight room to actually do the workout at that point. And I had to do like just lap upon lap of stadium steps for like over an hour. It was miserable. At the end of it, you're like not even right. You're just like walking up steps, right? It's like, oh, dude, so miserable.
It's the best shit ever. Good stadium step memories right there. Hey, if you guys want a good workout, though, those stadium steps do get you a good workout.
All right, let's back to the show. We're putting a live show on.
That's great.
Before the show, we are going to actually be hosting a special event, the Great Lombaby Games. That's right. In honor of the Golden Baby Trophy, the Vince Lombaby, we are going to have a little competition. And we figured one of the beautiful things about doing this on a college campus is that, you know, it's just going to be, you want the college atmosphere. You want the students involved, the student athletes involved.
Yeah.
So we are going to have two teams of UC students. I'm not going to lie. I got this idea from Revenge of the Nerds, football team versus the nerds. Not saying the non-athletic guys are nerds, unless you like to be called a nerd and you value that badge, then you're a nerd.
I know I'm a nerd at heart. I'm
definitely a nerd. So yeah, we're going to have two teams, UC students, the athletic team, which is going to be comprised of UC student athletes, and the academic team.
Ooh.
Still think we should call that team nerds. That will compete in a series of challenges. And we cannot wait to unveil these fun games that we have planned. Yeah, it's going to be ridiculous.
It's going to be so fucking fun.
There's going to be all sorts of things involved. Skyline chili. Might be a cannon. I heard today. Don't you do it. Tickets officially go on sale today, March 20th at 12 p.m. Eastern. Head to gobearcats.com/New Heights to purchase yours. These are going to go quick, so be sure to get the tickets ASAP.
We also got informed that we could be breaking a world record.
Really?
A Guinness Book World Record here for ticket sales, ladies and gentlemen.
For a live podcast?
Guinness, the current Guinness World Record for most tickets sold for a live podcast belongs to the Canadian comedian, the amazing comedian Mike Ward. He had an audience of 20,000 basically just under 21,000 in Montreal in July of 2022. So
let's see what happens.
Bearcats, Cincinnati. Don't think we're gonna hit that unless you guys fucking buy some tickets right now.
So why wouldn't you come? Why would you not come? I'm telling you, the show's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good.
I think we could beat it, 92%ers. Let's take new heights to newer heights and break up another fucking record. I'm trying to break some records, man.
Gonna be back at our alma mater, back with the kids. They're not kids; they're grown adults. Back with the adult kids, partying, hanging out.
Who would be a good guest? We got to get some of our favorite Bearcats.
Yeah,
man. Got to get some of our favorite Bearcats. Maybe even a few Bengals. Get the Cincinnati fan base in there as well.
We're
man.
open to suggestions. Maybe the Cincinnati mayor wants to stop down. You guys can hash it out.
I'm gonna have to hit my dog Orlando Brown, baby. OB. Yeah, 92%ers. Shoot us some of your favorite Cincinnatians that you want us to maybe shoot an invite to get them on the guest show, man.
There we go.
If that even fucking made sense.
I think it does.
All right, well, let's talk about a little Jason Kelce retirement and more new news. Jason Kelce, Pay Homage t-shirt that I was wearing on our Philly episode is now raised over $120,000 fucking dollars in donations, and we can't thank you guys enough, 92%ers. It is it's pretty damn cool. All proceeds and profits from this sale of this t-shirt benefit Be Philly, a nonprofit foundation fighting for a bigger future for the next generation of Philadelphians.
How about that?
You can still purchase one of these shirts and give back to a great cause. Just head to homage.com/Jason Kelce. Sure, you guys know how to type that one in. Shout out to Homage, man. Always making these things quick. It's a quick turnaround right there, but that's definitely a dope cause, man.
Yep.
So shout out to the 92%ers, everybody buying those things.
Yeah, shout out to everyone. Homage for making them, partnering, and everybody for who's going to buy it and donating, and yeah, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All righty. It's time.
What's time?
For the segment we do every week.
Which one's that?
It's not the smart questions.
So it's dumbass questions?
It is the smart questions because there's no dumb questions.
Ooh, nice. I like how you played that one right
All
there.
righty. It's time to move on to no dumb questions. That's right, everyone. Because there's no such thing as dumb questions, just dumb individuals. No Dumb Question is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go Sports Bar. From @Brit SLO, Brit Slow on Twitter /X. Is it ever going to be? I'm on Twitter. If you had to swap your legs with the legs of any other animal, which animal would you choose? All right.
This is a dumbass question. What do we want to?
Okay, so we're swapping legs.
How are we?
Tell you which one I'm definitely not doing. Them knock-kneed ass ostriches. Fucking going backwards and stuff. Who wants that kind of knee? Yeah, are we going for power or are we going for length? Are we going for speed?
Them motherfuckers are fast though.
So you want fast?
Are we only doing two-legged animals?
Yeah, so I guess
four-legged animals.
If we swap with a four-legged animal,
do we lose our arms?
These are great questions. Let's say for the sake of this question, we're just swapping our two legs with two-ish similar legs of a four-legged creature if you choose a four-legged creature. Meaning we still have arms. Let's not compromise our opposable
thumbs. What the fuck
thumbs.
did you just say?
Like, if we go with a four-legged animal, we really still only have two legs, but they're kind of in the mold of the four legs that a four-legged
Who
animal
you going with, dude?
I don't know. I don't know if I want power, if I want length, if I want speed, if I want strength. But like I said, definitely not ostrich. I mean, you can't go with like something like a dachshund, them little short, stumpy things.
No, you can't. Definitely not a dachshund. Little wiener dog? You can't. No way.
Yeah, or do we want to say you get the number of legs? Because then if you're a spider, you get 8 of them.
That's an insect. That's not an animal.
Insects are animals, Travis. They're part of the animal kingdom. It's got its own section.
God damn it, Jason.
Is that true? Or am I wrong? Animals, insects. Maybe you're right.
I feel like these questions just find how dumb we really are.
Well, you just saw a rhino. Rhino's got some powerful legs.
Dude.
You saw that in person.
Yeah, that's four-legged.
You felt that girth in them legs.
Listen, I saw how bouncy that thing was.
It was bouncy?
Dude, that thing was like...
So like the rhino in Donkey Kong, when you could jump around like it in Donkey Kong Country, that was like a legitimate representation of a rhino.
I swear, yes.
That's amazing. All right. So you got tall ones. Like If you wanted to be tall, you go like giraffe, right? I mean, you'd be a pretty good basketball player with some giraffe legs.
Wembayama.
He has giraffe tendencies. If his neck was a little bit longer.
You can't tell me that dude wasn't made in a fucking lab over there in France.
Is he from France?
Yep.
It says pituitary thing, probably.
100%.
Yeah, so you got lion.
Lab-grown diamonds, that's lab-grown fucking
humans?
NBA player. Yeah.
I mean, listen, it's not far off, let's be honest.
Can't wait till I fucking make one.
Don't do this. Do not give any of these other conspiracy theorists anything else to latch on to, please. So you want speed, you got cheetah, right?
Jason, who are you going with?
I'm trying to like talk this out to see like where I'm going. I don't know yet. Just got to ask a question. You're not offering anything.
You're right.
You've said no animals.
Because I still don't know if we're counting four-legged animals in this.
We're counting all legged animals. You go millipede. How about that?
All right. But if I lose my hands, I don't want to.
You still have hands. You still have hands.
So now, if I switch with a four-legged animal, now I just look like one of the mythological creatures, like the man on top of a horse.
If you have four legs, no. If you have four legs,
man on top of the horse.
If you pick a four-legged animal, you're only taking the hind legs. Your front legs are your front.
Okay, so only hind legs.
Okay,
right.
But if you pick more than a four-legged animal, like an eight-legged animal or a centipede, then you have to give up your hands. Don't worry, it makes sense. Go get kangaroo jumping out the gym.
Yeah, but you need a tail. I'm telling you, saw that thing live the other day? You need a tail. So if you don't get the tail with it, it's fucking pointless.
Has there ever been a tailless kangaroo?
No.
No? Yeah?
Nope.
Like one of them's never got like chopped off or something?
Maybe.
They do balance on that thing.
Dude, they do a lot with that thing.
I guess if I'm picking any animal's legs in this scenario, I'm going to go an elephant.
Elephant legs.
It's got height. It's got power. They're pretty fast. What other animals got better legs than an elephant?
I'm not gonna lie, I might go ostrich, dude. Those things are fast, man.
The knees go backwards, Travis. You're just asking for something bad to happen.
No,
taking some bird legs.
Means
you're gonna come at this thing with some bird legs,
dude. Not just some bird legs. One of the fastest fucking birds you've ever seen in your life.
It's fast because it's light, though. You're not light. Those legs will crumple under the weight of Travis Kelce.
Fuck. Yeah, you're right.
That knee direction only makes sense on something that's got minimal mass up top.
Feathers.
How much does an ostrich weigh?
We got to digress here. We're getting too dumb.
We're going too dumb? We're going too dumb with it?
Yeah, we're going too far dumb.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're in the range. 140 to 320 pounds is a male ostrich. And if you took out your legs, you're probably in that range.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the range already, but you're on the lower end of that range if you take away your lower half mass and put some little ass ostrich legs on you.
Give me the man on top of the horse.
No, we just said that. You don't get to have minotaurs are not. You don't get that. You're like
I'll do
you know
horse
what you
legs
are?
then.
You remember
I'll
the movie Hercules? Okay.
Give me
no
Clydesdales.
takebacks. No takebacks. He took horse. You are like the mythological creature in Hercules. The one that had like the little legs. Danny DeVito, I think, plays them. No, it's not Pegasus. I forget what it's called. But
not a Pegasus. It had goat legs.
Oh, he had a goat legs. No, those weren't horse legs.
But it's the same thing.
What?
No, you're the same thing, but you got horse legs.
I got to be short and stumpy like that?
No, you're still tall because it's horse legs, not goat legs, but you only get the two.
So who'd you go with? You went with elephant legs?
Elephant. Should have gone with crab legs. Would have had some armor.
This was fucking so dumb. Let's keep this thing moving. From
All right, next question.
Baber on X. No dumb questions. If the Chiefs play the Eagles in the Super Bowl next year, will Jason root for Travis?
That's not the question. It says, who will Jason root for? And I will root for the Eagles, of course, because I will always be an Eagle.
Such bullshit.
First and foremost.
First and foremost?
Yeah. I'll also root for Travis to have a good game, of course, because he's my brother. But no, I'll definitely be cheering on the Eagles in this scenario.
Well, good luck. Good luck to your Eagles. There you go, Baber. Got what you asked for.
That's the end of that question.
Yeah. From user Sideboob55, Club 92.
Sideboob 55.
Guys, can we not make these kind of
Usernames?
Names on the Club 92 website? You're making us look like a bunch of jamokes.
Is this a shot at Brandon, or is this like...
Is it?
Does BG have some side boob?
Do you got some?
All right, whatever.
What contractual obligations do players have during the offseason? Like, are dangerous activities off limits? Basically, you can't get injured. If you get injured, you're fucked. Whatever you're doing, don't get injured and you're safe. You can do whatever you want. Just don't get injured. So just try and stay as safe as possible.
If you get hurt at any point in the offseason, technically that ends up being considered what they call an NFI, non-football injury, and you are at risk of voiding any non-guaranteed money in your contract. There are some players that enjoy doing dangerous activities where they will sometimes have things written into their contracts ahead of time. So like, let's say
big danger guy.
They're signing a player that is a known motorcycle rider. They might write into the contract,
love motorcycles.
if you get hurt on a motorcycle, you are voiding future even guaranteed money. That would be an addendum that a player might be signing. There are also contractual obligations, I guess, for workout bonuses. So some guys that they want to show up to the facilities, they don't know if they're going to show up to the facilities for off-season workouts. They will put bonuses in there, sometimes up to $500,000 to show up and lift weights and play in the sun with a bunch of your friends. It's a pretty good deal.
But other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you could die doing it, like jumping out of a plane, it's probably going to be frowned upon by the NFL.
But it doesn't even have to do with that. Like this is where it gets weird with NFI. If you're lifting weights
outside the facility,
that is still considered, like you could be trying to become a better football player. You can still be labeled a non-football injury by these designations. I'm actually wish that they would kind of increase the parameters. I don't think a guy that's training to become better should be penalized for getting hurt, but it's a very vague rule that oftentimes the clubs enforce them when they know that a player is doing something stupid for the most part.
Yeah. There have been some horror stories.
Tons of them.
It can get pretty bad. But basically you just want to make sure that you're always, in shape and not getting yourself into a bad position, but 2, also don't do dangerous shit where you could really fuck your shit up.
Like we say all the time, you can be dumb. Just don't be too dumb. Don't be real dumb. And I've been real dumb before. It's been close.
Real dumb will get you into jail. That does it for No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go, Sports Bar.
All right, a little free agency roundup, part 2. That's right. We talked about some free agency moves last week on the episode. And on this week, we're also going to talk some more free agency news. Now, just to be forewarned, this episode, the first half, is actually being recorded Saturday before this comes out. So we are going to be behind on some free agency moves coming up. Saturday morning, to be exact.
The 16th.
We are 9 a.m. Eastern, and Trav's over there 6 a.m. on the West Coast. That's why we
early
like
risers, baby. Early word gets the bird.
Early word gets the bird. All right. What?
We're just jacked up on accelerators today, baby.
All right.
We made it. We're here and we're doing this fucking podcast.
But there have been some free agency moves that have happened since the last episode, and we're going to touch on them right now, starting with the Kansas City Chiefs. That's right. Kansas City goes Hollywood.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
How about that? That's right.
Got my dog.
The Chiefs have officially signed former Cardinals and Ravens wide receiver Marquise Hollywood Brown.
I'm fucking pumped, man.
Per Adam Schefter, it's a 1-year deal worth up to $11 million.
Big money.
1-year deal for up to. So everyone knows.
Break it down.
The wording of some of these contracts, a lot of the time, so the reason this says up to $11 million is either Marquise Brown or the Chiefs want to make it sound like it's an $11 million deal. Up to means it's not an $11 million deal. Up to means he's got to be a Pro Bowler, certain amount of catches, certain amount of yards.
It might just be roster bonus. He might just have to play every game.
I'm not trying to hate. I don't like the way these contracts have started to get like sensationalized. I hate it. It's stupid.
It's every contract
I know.
in any world.
Listen,
so it doesn't
it's
matter.
happened to me.
Everybody has incentives. Everybody has stuff in their line of work that they might have to meet. So it's not.
I don't have a problem with incentives, but it ain't an $11 million contract. It's a $6 million contract with potential upside. That's not. There is likely to be earned upside, unlikely to be earned upside. All I'm saying is they finagle these numbers to say what sometimes the player or the team wants it to say so that somebody can save face publicly.
Hollywood is going to get 11 mil because he's worth every penny, and he's about to go crazy this year.
All right, we'll find out. I am marking you to that. We will find out.
Put a stamp on it.
Either way, whatever the amount is, this is a big move for the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's awesome, man.
Look at that. Look at that pose.
I'm pumped about this one, man. A guy can absolutely fly. Talk to my guys, my Oklahoma Sooners, on what type of guy he is, and everybody just raves about the person he is in the building. Saw him on Twitch streaming the day he signed or the day he confirmed it, and he was having a good old time, man. I think it's going to be a great addition to the locker room as well as on the field, man. I'm pumped to get in the building and get to work, baby. One of the best things was Coach Reed's text. Hollywood ended up posting it on his Instagram. Coach Reed texting him, Hollywood, think red today. KC red with diamonds.
Gosh, I love it.
And, of course, Hollywood Brown in Hollywood fashion. Yes, sir. Love the sound of that. Think Hollywood Brown. Lights, camera, action. If there's one guy that knows a little bit about Hollywood, it's Andy Reid, baby. LA's finest right there.
This is impressive by Big Red. I didn't know. First of all, I didn't know people talk to each other like this. But I think this is this is impressive by the big man. I didn't know Andy was such a diamonds guy. He's a big diamonds guy. And then,
oh yeah, especially in the last 5 years.
Yeah. Did you know Andy was such an emoji guy?
Of course I did.
I've texted him. He definitely uses the emojis.
Yeah.
There should be an Andy Reid emoji. We need to get that going. Andy Reid emoji, just got that little eyebrow. You got the one look where you're giving the look that you get a lot. Give me that. Hey, what are you doing, son? Why are you doing this?
What are you doing, son?
We got to get the Nuggies look.
Ooh,
the Nuggies, eyebrows up, eyebrows down.
They could
Walrus
play that for the
upset.
remainder of time, and I'll still enjoy it every time he says Nuggies, man. Yeah, before we get out of the Chiefs, I believe we also re-signed some guys. We got my guy Tarshawn Wharton back in the building, baby. Turk.
There we go.
Also, maybe Derek Nottie. I think we might have gotten Nottie back in the building.
Is he healthy again?
Yeah, I mean, not yet, but he got banged up and got put on IR right before we won the Super Bowl.
I know.
And as of today at 6 a.m., we still got L'Jarius Sneed, baby.
Still there.
Still there. LJ, man.
How about that?
Just stay. Just right there. Just keep cruising.
Yeah.
It's still early in the offseason, baby. Just stay right there.
All right now.
But let's keep the stay moving to a little Eagles free agency move since we still want to talk about the fucking Eagles, even though Jason doesn't play for them. Let's talk about them.
Listen, I'm an Eagle for life.
Yeah, Philly Dogs, as they call them, get some more help on defense. Getting CJ Gardner-Johnson back at safety, is back in Philly, and he just signed a 3-year deal with the Eagles. I don't know how you guys let him out of the building in the first place.
You want to talk about a dog?
Maximum value of $33 million, and in Jason's contract understanding, that $33 million will probably not be reached.
Well, listen, you can say that a police officer is making $75,000 a year, or you can factor in all the double time he's working on all the shifts that he could potentially try and take and say that he's making $200,000. All I'm saying is, let's just say
wasn't a bad.
Well, if you factor in that if I've worked double time every single day of the year, I'm $500,000.
Gardner-Johnson spent last season with the Lions, taking them all the way to the NFC Championship. There's been some controversy around this among fans because CJ took some shots at Eagles fans back in 2022, including calling them obnoxious. But he's since addressed it, quote, I'm obnoxious. I thought it was a compliment, to be honest with you, all jokes aside.
What is the definition of obnoxious?
I was just in my feelings. When you want to be somewhere so bad to the point you can't control certain things, there was no meaning to it. I'm back. Family reunion.
To add some, I guess, not clarity, but some insight into what happened in 2022, which I think led to what CJ is saying right here. CJ wanted to stay in Philadelphia, I think, and things didn't work out in the contract negotiations the way he wanted them to work out, and I think he felt slighted by that. So he signed in Detroit, and I think this quote really has more to do with that than I think it does how he actually feels about Philadelphia. And I was happy that he addressed it. And more important than that, I'm happy that he's back and that is water under the bridge at this point because he's a phenomenal player. Not only is he a phenomenal player, but you know this, Travis, when you play defenses, the best defenses have these guys, and even if it's just all of them out there, you need to have this mentality. It's not good enough just to be a good player on defense. You have to have this, I mean, dog is the only way to put it, like this like killer instinct that, it's like this impulsive, maniacal, fly to the ball, see ball, get ball, relentless effort, just attacking type player, right? And that's what CJ is. That's what he was when he was here. That's what he was last year when he was in Detroit. And I can tell you right now, everyone in the building is happy to get this guy back because he's going to bring that to the defensive side of the ball, which I think ultimately is going to help the Philadelphia Eagles defense this season.
That isn't the only signing. That's right. It's officially Howie season, and the Eagles have been making all sorts of moves. Let's run through a few of them. You guys got Josh Sweat back. He's staying put, restructuring his contract despite interest from other teams that would have likely included a pay increase. So he just loves being a fucking Eagle, man. More
I don't
power
know what's
to
been
him.
going on. It's like Josh and Hassan Reddick have been the topic of a lot of trade speculation, and there's a lot of speculation that either one or both wouldn't be on the team. It seems like with this restructure that at least Josh will be here. And listen, Sweaty when he is feeling good and fresh is one of the best defensive ends in the league. He's got great power, great speed, one of the best get-offs I've ever seen. A really, really good player that our tackles hate blocking. So certainly happy that it looks like he's staying in Philadelphia for sure.
All right. Well, how about Eagles signing former Bucks linebacker Devin White?
Look at that.
Talk about a guy with a dog mentality and flying around to the ball, man. That's one thing Devin White can do. And the Eagles agree to a 1-year, $7.5 million contract with former Bucks Pro Bowler Devin White, who joins Josh Huff and Zach Bahan as the third new Eagles linebacker addition. Did I say that one right?
Well, definitely
Nice.
Josh Huff.
Dude, obviously had a bunch of games with Devin White between the both of us, man. He's a downhill kind of guy, just flies around, talks a lot of shit. And,
Does he? No, I'm serious. I've played him a lot too. I've never got into like that portion with him.
Oh yeah. He has some fun. He has some fun playing the game, that's for damn sure.
This is a guy that I actually don't think he's like downhill. I think he's more of like he's so fast. He's one of these guys, if you put him in a position where he can run sideline to sideline and just like run to the ball, he's going to excel. That's why he has so many tackles.
Yeah.
He's also great in the passing game because of how athletic he is. He's not going to be mismatched too often. Is that fair to say? I mean, you know more about that than I do. I don't know if that's accurate.
I mean, I think we've gone back and forth and had some great battles. He's gotten me on a lot of them. I've gotten him on a few. So
I think the key to this, like he's a phenomenal player, especially if you keep the O lineman off of him. If the D lineman could eat up some of these blocks or create penetration and let him run, this guy is a phenomenal player, and he's been that way since he's been in the league.
Well, you guys got former Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett.
That's right.
He just can't leave the state of Pennsylvania. The guy fucking just loves PA, man.
Grew up in the Philadelphia area, goes to Pittsburgh, and comes right back to Philadelphia.
Man, this guy just loves PA.
We kind of talked about this last week with the Russell signing in Pittsburgh. We didn't know what was going to happen with Kenny.
Yeah.
And we said that, I said, this is the quarterback is one piece that it feels like Pittsburgh is missing, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know why it didn't work out for Kenny in Pittsburgh, but we've seen this before. Sometimes it's the fit, the system, whatever it is. He gets to have a fresh start now and come over to Philadelphia. And obviously he'll be behind Jalen Hurts. And he'll have an opportunity to learn and grow and play with some really, really good players. I mean, obviously, we talked about it last week. The skill set of the guys on the Eagles roster is pretty star-studded. So, yeah, not only does he get to come back to his hometown, but he gets a fresh start. We've seen this with other quarterbacks too. Baker just signed a $30 million a year deal down in Tampa Bay, and he's bounced around a few times. It's interesting to see how sometimes one stop is a guy's doesn't work out, but all of a sudden he ends up someplace else, maybe a little Nicky Foles action, and as a darn good fit. So hopefully this is a better fit for Kenny, and he can really maximize his potential in Philadelphia now.
Kenny and the Steelers, Their relationship ended in a little bad blood because Kenny is saying he preferred to move on.
All right, there we go.
Wide receiver Devontae Parker signs a 1-year deal with the Eagles. That's
How about
Parker
that?
spent his first 7 seasons in Miami and the last 2 in New England. If this is the Devontae Parker I know, that I played against him at no, it can't be.
This is the Devontae Parker that was with the Patriots.
Yeah, I thought he was like the Louisville guy I played in college, but I don't think that's him.
Yeah, he was Louisville.
There you go.
Got a good memory, Trev.
Thanks. I don't know how that math adds up, but yeah.
What do you mean? He just finished his 9th season. You just finished your 11th season.
Oh, 7 seasons, then the past 2 in New England. Yeah, that's him. So you guys just got a deep threat and a guy that can go get the football, man. But even more news: Jake the Make Elliott signs a 4-year, $24 million contract extension.
Holy cow!
Jake the Make.
I'm just finding out about this.
$6 million average.
There we go, Jay.
Yeah, ties him with Justin Tucker for the highest paid kicker in NFL history.
I didn't know kickers even made that much money. I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's worth every penny, especially if you look at the kicks he made in clutch situations last year. The Bills game, after I false started twice in a 2-minute drill, and he had to kick a 60-yarder to take it into overtime. Very clutch and very appreciative, Jake.
That's big time.
No, Jake has been an incredible kicker with Philadelphia for a long time, so he deserves every penny of this. He really does.
Yeah.
And couldn't happen to a better teammate, better guy. So happy for Jake, for sure. Way to go, Bubba.
Shout out to Little Bo Peep, or what's it?
What did they? Chicken
Tweety
Little.
Bird.
Chicken Little is
There you
what
go.
they.
Cheater.
yeah.
There, Chicken Little. We talked about Landon Dickerson becoming the highest paid guard in NFL history last week, but he was just asked what he'd buy with his first new contract, and he replied,
I don't know, I may go get a new lawnmower. That's something I've been looking into.
Riding.
Yeah, 0 turn.
0 turn, baby. Those
Hey-o.
0 turns are pretty fucking sweet. Jason, you got a 0 turn?
I do have a 0 turn. You've been on a 0 turn.
I have. I didn't know that was a 0 turn.
There are a few things better than being on a 0 turn. It's a fun afternoon for sure.
How fast you got that thing going?
I don't know. I don't think mine has like a mile per hour. It definitely doesn't have a mile per hour thing on it. So
You got to water boy that thing, tune that thing up.
you got to get one of them baseball. Ooh, sometimes the
You
cops
got to
on
get
our
Vicky
street.
Valley. Vicky Valley.
Sometimes the cops on our street will put like
Tune
one of
that
those
thing up.
one of those
Vicky
mile per
Valley.
hour
Vicky
things
Valley, go.
just to like gauge
She showed-
the traffic. You're caught in like a whole different realm right now.
And she showed me her boobies, and I liked them.
That was a spot on impersonation. Shout out to Side Boob 55.
Shout out to Waterboy. Golly.
I mean,
yeah,
Landon
dude.
does remind me of what's the guy that doesn't really
Give me
coach. Yeah, what is that
give
coach?
Give me a Yodo.
I can't remember that coach's name. Landon's a big do-it-yourself guy. He's a gearhead. He's always working on trucks or vehicles of his.
Nice.
Loves doing work around the house. He shows me little projects he's done throughout his house that Brooke, his wife, always puts him up to. And he acts like he doesn't really want to do it. But in my head, I'm like, dude, you just built a whole set of cabins. I think you're kind of into this. All right. So
This is beyond a talent at this point.
no, Landon's a man.
Well, first off, let's take a minute and admire Landon's lawn here. He's got the diamond,
pretty impressive.
Diamond cut going on right here. Looks like a Major League Baseball outfield right here. That's pretty damn good, man.
It's gorgeous.
Some good stuff right there. Shout out to Landon, man. Who'd have knew he was such the handyman.
I did. He's also got a flamethrower. It's pretty dope. Well, now Cam has a flamethrower too. It's better than Landon's. Yeah, dude. Landon's into all this stuff. Whenever I have a question regarding any of it, I ask Landon. And he usually doesn't help me for whatever reason. He acts like he doesn't know what he's talking about because I know he does, but it's all right.
Hey, Landon, spread the freaking word, man. Help a guy out.
Congrats, Landon, on your new lawnmower. In more news around the league, let's move on to some other news around the league.
Let's do it.
Aaron Donald announces retirement. This
How
isn't
about
just, I mean, this ain't news. This is like, this is sensational news.
Is today Aaron Donald Day forever?
Listen, I don't do the days. After 10 years in the league, Rams defensive tackle Aaron Donald has officially decided to call it a career. And man, what a career it was.
What a legendary career, man.
He announced his decision on social media accounts. Cheers to what's next, extending a big thank you to the Rams and all of your fans for your support over these last 10 years. Much love. This is the most iconic defensive lineman, really, since my time in the NFL. Aaron Donald made the Pro Bowl in every year he was in the NFL, all 10 years. You know the only other player to do that?
You.
No. Barry Sanders.
Damn, that's pretty good.
They're the only two players in NFL history to make the Pro Bowl in every single season they played in the NFL.
Both
Ironically,
10-year
both
player, too.
retired at 10 years.
Yeah.
But I got to set this record straight because I see a lot of people on social media as they list all of Aaron's sacks against quarterbacks. People are like, never had a sack against the Eagles. Like, oh, the Eagles had your number. We double teamed him and triple teamed him every single game. All right. He is the only defensive tackle we have ever gone up against where the entire game plan is situated on not having him ruin the game. The only one. I don't care if it was a 5 down front. I don't care if there's a blitz happening over there. We are double teaming Aaron Donald. That's the way we played him. There was not another player that was treated in that light. Not a defensive end, not a defensive tackle, nobody, not even Micah Parsons. We did help out Micah a lot too. Micah's very good. But I'm telling you right now, this guy should have had better numbers. It's crazy to talk about. There was so little times he was blocked one-on-one. I did see a couple clips of Joe Thuney in the Super Bowl. Joe Thuney, he got it done twice. I mean, just an absolute bulldog of relentless energy, power, speed,
skill.
The guy had everything. In my mind, he's the best defensive player. And I don't know that it's particularly close over the last decade. I really don't.
I gotta get this footage of us playing him in Los Angeles back in like 2014 or 15.
Yeah.
And I'm outside the hash, and he's like, let's say it's on the right, the ball's on the right hash. He's playing nose guard, or he's playing interior line, either over the guard or the center. And I'm outside the left hash. Like I'm like a good 10 yards away from the guy.
Got it.
On the snap of the ball, he comes in V-lines to reroute me and fucking throws me basically off the field.
Yeah. No. I mean, listen.
Completely fucking ruins the play. I come off the field like looking at everybody like, did you guys just see what fucking happened to me? I just got abused by somebody I had no idea was coming, and he's the biggest son of a bitch on the field, man. Just an absolute house of a dude, man.
I mean, it's not even that he's the biggest. It's like he's not that big.
Bro, what do you mean? The guy, look at the...
He's chiseled, but I don't think he was over 300 pounds. Maybe he was. Like, this is just a dude that was so much more explosive and powerful than anybody else. It was unreal how good he was. And I really, that's why I say it. Like, this is not a shot at any other defensive player that I played in the league, because a lot of them were quite a bit better than me. There's no question about it. Like, I don't even like people like talking shit to the guy, because I'm like, y'all have no fucking clue how good this dude was. Like, he didn't have a sack against the Eagles because we were like, it was the entire game plan. We didn't care about another player on the field, and that's just the God's honest truth. It was, where's 99 at? We're sliding to him. One time this last game, Landon got stuck on him because I thought he was out of the game. He kind of snuck into his position that I didn't know he was still on the field.
He's sneaky. That's how you got me. He's sneaky.
And Landon said, so we're not going to 99 anymore? One play. Guards would go into the games like, you could tell during the week. They're like, okay. Yeah. He's over here. We're running over there. He's over there. We're sliding over there.
Shout out to AD.
No, it was
unbelievable career, brother.
Unbelievable.
If you want to win one more Super Bowl, just we'll probably have some availability somewhere in December.
And as for the debate, for like GOAT defensive tackle,
yeah,
I don't like comparing cross generations. I think it's too hard. You know, John Randall, like all of these guys that played inside.
John Randall.
John Randall's a very infamous defensive tackle, played for the Vikings. But there's been a lot of great defensive tackles. Warren Sapp. I know this. He's the GOAT from when I was in the league. I firmly believe that.
Yeah.
Lastly, Mikey Vrabel's going back to the
Braves.
OHIO, baby.
Going
Let's
back
go.
to Northeast
Coach Braves
Ohio.
is headed back to Northeast Ohio. And I'm sure
Walsh Jesuits' finest.
That's right. That's right. Per Adam Schefter and Field Yates, the Cleveland Browns are hiring former Titans head coach Mike Vrabel as a coaching and personnel consultant, which I think this makes sense because Jim Schwartz, who's the defensive coordinator right now, he was just in that position in Tennessee for a couple years before he accepted the Cleveland Browns job last year. So now those two get to be reunited in Northeast Ohio, some place Coach Vrabel is very familiar with. It's a great fit for the
Smart dude, man. He understands all facets of the game. To be teamed up with Schwartz,
yeah,
that's going to be dangerous, especially with the players that defense already has. You give a guy like Myles Garrett a great coach like that. Not saying that Schwartz or anybody they already have at the D-line position or in that coaching staff isn't good enough. But you get Vrabes in there, man. He's making everybody better, man.
Yeah, I just don't think there's a situation where Vrabel's not going to add value to being involved in the organization, and how much he'll be involved with players or how much he'll just be involved on the back end with Schwartz and the coaches. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like Vrabes has been around everything. It's so weird. Like he played in the 3-4 New England style defense for the majority of his career. Then all of a sudden he's gone to some of these 4-down looks. Tennessee's gone to a little bit more of like a 4-down defense. And now he's with Jim. And it's not only is it a 4-down, but it's not like it's not what he did. Like, he's a 2-gap in big, bow hitting the.
Oh yeah. I'm changing the line of scrimmage here.
Yeah. Now this is the Jim Schwartz jet technique, get off the ball with a phenomenal defensive line. So, I think this is just another thing that speaks to his versatility as a coach and a defensive consultant will add a lot of value there.
Yeah. I don't know how he didn't get a head coaching job. I mean, organization's
it's weird.
Silly. I don't know. I think it's hilarious.
He's a proven leader. He's a proven, a proven coach that
almost
is
a
loved
joke
by his players, but still has that balance of being loved and also holding players accountable. He's a phenomenal head coach, and it's odd not to see him as a head coach. He'll do this for who knows how long, and I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to open up pretty quick for Coach Vrabes.
Real quick.
All righty, let's get out of the house, Trav.
Let's do it.
That's right. It's time to talk about everybody's favorite segment, Out of the House. Be careful getting out of the house. You might get a cold.
Jesus.
I got toddlers, Travis. I've been sick all year.
I just hucked up, too. This is bad.
Out of the House is brought to you by Accelerator Active Energy Drink. Trav, you got out of the house this past week and went to a Justin Timberlake concert.
Honestly, everybody knows I'm a huge JT fan.
Yep.
Been so cool meeting him out in Tahoe and playing some golf with him. I'm even going to try and get to his golf outing out in Vegas here in a couple of weeks. But it was cool to show up and see him in his one night only out here in Los Angeles, California. I forget the venue that it was at, but he's got a new album that just came out, Everything I Thought It Was. Make sure you check that thing out.
Yeah, baby.
JT always makes unbelievable music. Yeah, he was playing a bunch of renditions of his old classics, absolute bangers. It was so cool to see him play some of my favorites, man. And then on top of that, a handful of his new stuff, as well as his new hit single with NSYNC. That's right. They teamed back up for a song called Paradise on his new album. So make sure you check out the album. Check out the new song with his boys. Yeah, man, it was a fun evening. I mean, I can't complain. Anytime you can see Justin Timberlake perform, I suggest you buy the ticket, man. He's the fucking best.
Alrighty, that's it for Out of the House. Brought to you by Accelerator Active Energy Drink. Kylie, can you grab me one of the accelerators?
Do you mean the accelerators that are right here?
All right, now let's get to it. Jason's conversation with Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata from Las Vegas.
Hey,
just for some background, 92%ers, this was taped before Jason made his retirement announcement. So, Jason, Lane, Jordan, take it away, boys.
Thanks for joining me. And from Las Vegas, Nevada, the offensive tackle out of Groveton High School, East Texas, He was second team All Big 12 coming out of Oklahoma, the 4th overall pick in the 2013 draft for the Philadelphia Eagles. 5-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee, and your starting right tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. Please welcome to the show, Mr. Lane Johnson, everyone. Hey.
I love you, Lane. I love you.
And making his second appearance from down under on the New Heights this season, the Australian rugby sensation, star of the Eagles Christmas albums, and you're, of course, your starting left tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. Please welcome back Mr. Jordan Mailata. How's it going, guys? How's Vegas treated you so far?
So far, so good, hey. So far, so good,
It's
hey.
been good. We had an interesting night last night. We're recovering right now with our IVs and getting ready for another.
You're nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year, largely for, obviously, your openness in dealing with mental health and that space, as well as helping families of veterans. Yeah, what's it been like? How's the week been? I know Cam Hayward ended up winning the award, but for those of you that don't know, only 32 people get nominated across the entire NFL every season. Each team gets one person. Lane Johnson was the Eagles nominee this year, long overdue. What's it been like?
No, it was cool. Got to meet the Payton family, talked to all the guys, and then yesterday, so it's the day of the ceremony, everybody's wondering, who's who.
Yeah.
Because usually you get time to prepare a speech. And so apparently Cam, when he got called, there was no speech ready, so he went up there.
So he didn't know.
He didn't know. So, but
I thought that they at least tell the guy who wins, so he's got something prepared.
That's what I thought, too. That's what I heard. And this year it was
complete surprise.
So shout out to Cam.
Yeah,
I thought
being put on the spot.
Being put on the spot. That was impressive.
And the winner the winner gets announced at NFL Honors. How's NFL Honors? Was it pretty good?
No, it was cool.
I mean, it's Vegas. It should be a pretty good.
Yeah, no, they had a nice little VIP set up. Got to meet the guys.
Keegan-Michael Key hosted it.
Yeah. So, I got to talk to him. But, just got to see a lot of the guys, legends walking around. Got to see Bruce Smith last night. So, just, Julius Peppers. Hey, he might be 340 right now. He's huge.
I have never seen Julius Peppers outside of football. But on a football field, he was the largest human being in all of these cats.
It's crazy.
His head was enormous.
It's crazy how he was able to play basketball at North Carolina too.
Yeah, he had to be weigh. What did he weigh when he played basketball? You think?
I don't know. He looked like
270.
Yeah, 270, 280.
Bruce Smith was giving me crap for taking my shirt off in Buffalo. He didn't like it.
He didn't like it?
Whoa.
Why not?
Yeah, he's like, I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate
Nobody
that.
takes your shirt off except me. Fucking Jim Kelly.
And then Jordy, when did you get in?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night?
Yeah.
You're obviously feeling a lot better than Lane. Lane and I have IVs in, for those of you that can't see or didn't notice. We're in Vegas, and it's all about health here. Mm-hmm. So we decided to make sure that we're nice and hydrated. Jordy's just going for pure adrenaline.
I didn't drink
pure
enough.
caffeine.
I didn't drink enough, so I just need a little pick-me-up. So thank you, Accelerator.
There we go. Let's start off with this. Lane, can you tell the world once and for all why you are always false starting?
Oh, my God.
My coach tells me to.
You son of a gun.
I think all the 49ers fans out there are chomping at the bit to ask this question.
So coming into the league, all I saw was articles of the false start, me getting away with it, and I was like, it's about to be a long season.
Yeah.
And then I guess they mistook me for Jawan Taylor.
Shout out in the Super Bowl, Jawan Taylor. Yeah.
As you know, if we're laid off the ball, the defensive end likes to get the tackle turned, and then a lot of bad things happen. So if we're not, 100-meter dash, that first 10, 20 isn't looking good, you're going to lose the race. So that's how I see it. When I got here, JP was the master at it. I was always slow, and they never called him. But he had a way of talking with the refs.
One of the biggest mistakes that every young player makes is not getting off on the snap count. And that's any rookie – like Stout will put Lane on the spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning.
You learned it from JP, like you said.
Yeah, but
the most important thing for any player is getting off on the snap count.
Do you think doing all these reps for 10 years with one person you might have an advantage over the defense?
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
It's the circle of life.
The other thing that drives me crazy, especially with you, is when they do it in slow motion. Because when you do it in slow motion, it looks like it's a worse difference than. But when you watch it in real time, most people can't tell.
They need to just put a laser on my foot and a laser on your hand, and that'd be the best way to do it.
Yeah, if you wanted to legitimately try and do that.
But there's about 5 of them I got away with Tampa Bay earlier. So
there was one in the San Fran game where I was actually late. You were on time on the snap count. which that probably would have been a
But
false
for
start.
everybody out there, if you're late off the snap, it doesn't matter what you know, what you can do, you're done.
You got to keep the defensive end in front of you if you want to block them.
Yeah.
Once he gets to your edge,
Not
you're
good.
fucked.
Yeah. Short pocket, booze, or sell signs in your house.
Who's the hardest guy you guys have had to block? Who's the best, and what makes him the best?
Vaughn, Micah.
I say Micah.
Micah took another step this year. He's been great, but
he's
he's
better
even
with his
better.
hands.
Dude.
Yeah,
Slippery. I think just like the best is Miles. Just because
dude.
he can move like a Parsons, but he's 280, and
Strong.
when you see some of how his
Smart.
bend and his angles he can get to, it's like whoa, he looks like something from another planet.
Would you rather play a player with incredible speed and agility, or a player with incredible power? Which one is the one you'd rather face?
I would rather
Like a
face power.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Power.
Because you know what they're going to get, and then eventually, they do wear down by the end of the game, so it's not as effective.
yeah. Most guys. Well, that's the other thing. Yeah, you can only do power so much.
And so once it
Speed, it can happen every time.
Yeah.
Most guys don't have power and speed to like that extent. Like if you have extreme power, usually that's what you're doing.
Miles got both.
That's what I'm saying. There's two guys that can.
Miles Garrett.
Oh yeah, you're
A
right.
few guys that can set the edge and
Yeah,
be a
you're right.
clear pass rusher. Like I think Cam Jordan was a great example. For
Yes.
all those years. Just
Yes.
he was 290, was doing all these things.
Dwight Freeney just got inducted into the
Freeney.
Hall of Fame.
All those
Congratulations, Dwight.
Yeah. Speaking of Dwight, my shoes were untied on the play. Hey, he tied them up. He tied them up with a spin move. I wound down on the ground and touched my toes. I just tied my shoes. Back to the hole.
That is funny. That's funny as hell.
All right, let's get to your guys' paths to the NFL. Jordan, when you were on last time, we talked about your path. Lane, you also had an interesting path to the NFL. Let's talk about your journey. You started with the Eagles in 2013, but before that, you didn't just start at Oklahoma. You started at JUCO. You were a quarterback in high school. You ended up moving offensive line, your sophomore or junior year? Junior year. What was that like? What was that transition like?
Yeah, so the quarterback, I got that offer from Kilgore. I got an offer from Rice. Rice wasn't a big football school, so I wanted to go to Kilgore to try to go to Division I. Then once I got to Oklahoma, I was a tight end right away. And so that was probably my toughest transition because I went from QB and then I'm in training camp with the team and I don't know anything. I'm just getting tossed. You have Gerald McCoy out there, Trent, Sam. And so, first year was tough when I redshirted. And then, my second year, I played some tight end. Then I got moved to DN. And then during that spring is when I moved to tackle, going to my junior year. But when I moved, I felt like it was natural. I felt like it was basketball to me. So
Howard Mudd, one of the first things he always said, pass blocking is just playing basketball.
And so when I was growing up, I played primarily basketball. And then I got serious about football in high school.
Well, primarily you were a redneck, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hillbilly.
What is it about JUCO? I've never talked to you about this. What is it about JUCO that makes guys I don't know if loyal is the right word. I feel like everybody that went to JUCO and went on to a big university, went on to play in the NFL, they speak more about their time at JUCO than even their time at university.
Probably you see as talented players as Division I, a lot of them are Division I transfers, can't make the grades.
Yeah.
So a lot of talented athletes, but I think the thing is just survival pretty much there. The coaches are all trying to be somewhere else. Everybody else is trying to be somewhere else. And you're there for a few short months. And, it's just chaos.
What was the Netflix deal that?
Last Chance U.
Yes. So it's literally like that.
It's a lot like that. No, some are ran a lot better. Coaches aren't acting like that.
Yeah, well, some of that was for the cameras, right?
Yeah, exactly. But very competitive. Just guys are trying to, obviously it's a stopping point of where they're trying to be. So, it's stressful. My first game was against Jason Pierre-Paul and Levante David.
In JUCO?
In JUCO. They play for Fort Scott.
Now, you were playing quarterback, though.
I was playing quarterback.
How'd that go?
Yeah. So we look at the depth chart.
Did you have some good tackles?
So we look at the depth chart. It says DN 6'6", 280. I said, what the fuck am I about to walk up to out there? And that's when he was doing all the somersaults. So he did 21. He probably had about 21 pressures that game too. But man, it was fun. Lot of tremendous athletes. I feel like the skill athletes, receivers, all transfer well. The line's a little bit, not as good, but skilled athletes are, pretty common.
Well, you moved to offensive line, Oklahoma. How did you feel about? I know you said you felt natural at playing the position.
I didn't want to,
but I feel like there's a mentality of the offensive line. How did you fit in with the room? How did you feel?
Well, I just remember after playing all the skill position, I remember being in practice and watching these dickheads sit there I'm like, these guys here have the fucking life. And so the lineman, this is back when I was playing tight end. Like I'm running all these routes and I'm looking at all these guys just blocking rests,
dude.
And then
you fell for it.
Yeah. So initially when I moved,
fell for it. You fucking.
Yeah. I mean, I fell for it. I didn't mind the change. I wasn't playing, and then I started to play, and then just pass pro was like pass blocking to me, and then one of my buddies, Gabe, he was a tight end when he got there, moved to center.
Yeah.
So went from like 260 to 300. Yeah. So that was really it.
You went from 260 to 300?
No, he did.
Oh, yeah.
He did. So I was probably like 280. So I was already big. And then, I started pass setting. So I wasn't even starting going into my junior season. Darrell Williams, he ended up playing like 8 or 9 years in the league. Ended up spraining his ankle.
Yeah.
And then, so I finished that game. Then my first start was against Florida State.
Oh, that's a good one.
Had a rough first half.
Do you remember who you were playing?
Bjorn Warner was the end. So I had a rough first half, and then after that, did well. But I remember when I was interviewing with the Chiefs. I was interviewing with the Chiefs. And they were turning on the more worst plays, and they started. I was like, "What's going on here?" I said, "Looks like I'm getting my fucking ass whooped." They like that answer.
That was at the combine.
So is this like a you decision to go to the O line, or like did the coaches talk to you?
Yeah, it was me. I was going to be a rotational guy at DN, and so I could play. Yeah, our other starter tour is MCL, ACL, and so there was nobody really there, and so it just came natural, and then moved to left my senior season. I had Trent there, had Donald Stevenson, so I had some good players. So, I never thought I'd be playing O-line. Probably like you, going to college as a linebacker.
Yeah.
It's one of the last positions you
ever think you're going to play.
Yeah.
When you got to Philadelphia, you're drafted in the 4th round. Mm-hmm. What are your first impressions of Philadelphia?
That's kind of a scary city.
Why?
No, I'm just talking about the fans are intimidating.
Yeah.
I don't know. You see a big mob like that, all that energy, you're just like, damn, I want them on my side. And then, the more you play and the more they see you, your personality and what you're about, then you win them over.
Yeah.
But, you got to put in your due time.
Yep.
Obviously I was happy about coming here. Thought I was going to go to the Dolphins. Had a good workout with Stout. That was interesting.
What pick? Dolphins were 3rd pick?
3rd pick.
Yeah.
So they took Dion.
Yep.
But I thought Chip was going to try to get Dion. I think that's what they're trying to do.
So you thought they were going to trade up, get Dion?
Yeah. But I mean, got in. I had a lot of great vets, some interesting characters, and been there ever since.
What were your first, speaking of vets, or I guess I wasn't a vet at that time, but what were your first impressions of me?
First of all, I saw your hair. I was like, whoa, I like the hair.
You got to
long hair
insert the picture.
You had the good beard.
I know your first impressions of Travis were...
I saw his hair. I was like, he looks like fucking Phil and Dil from the Rugrats. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Because I didn't know he kind of came in late to the combine. I saw you, I think, so it was OTAs, and we were doing some drill, and I saw you fucking throw your helmet like a discus.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, I like this guy. I like this guy's intensity for the game. Yeah, but like with every great player, there's always traits. Guys, the reason why they're so good is because they have an undeniable passion for the game. There's a certain intensity about them that they have to be this certain player, and there's no other way.
Yeah.
So, but we had a lot of those guys.
We did,
and so the culture was set. They had guys before them, so I feel like just the culture that I came into was really good. Whereas a lot of rookies don't get that.
Jordy, you came in 2018.
Yep.
What were your first impressions of Lane?
I didn't know what to expect, walking into an NFL locker room. But when I met Lane, I thought he was the funniest motherfucker in the world. Dude,
what was I doing?
You doing like how
you're just being yourself.
Just bringing
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna try. I'm just gonna start rattling off guys, and I'm gonna start letting you just first thing that comes to your head. There's nobody.
Yes.
On the planet. Yes, that can freaking do lookalikes, like doppelgangers, like
Accents,
yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
impressions.
It's
Like,
impressive.
It's a very useless knowledge.
See what I mean?
Why couldn't it
Like this is what I walked into, and it's got me in stitches,
Why
man.
couldn't it be mathematics?
You know your ankles. I pick my angle and I run. I pick my angle and I kick set.
You just talked about makes a great trait for every offensive lineman and intensity and passion for the game. Somebody that has tremendous passion and intensity that was also in the room that really set the tone for the room and still sets the tone for the room is Jeff Stoutland. This is an Eagles Offensive Line podcast, and it wouldn't be complete without talking about Stout. When did you first meet Stout, Lane?
I met him at the combine. And so, he's doing the ankles, asking all these questions.
You did the test.
Did the test. And then, and then so when I really got to really meet him was whenever he came to my hometown. We have one cafe there.
You have one cafe.
Yeah.
What's it called?
2 cafes now. The County Seat Cafe.
County Seat.
Because it's right by
What's the best thing on the
right by
menu?
the courthouse. Probably chicken. I mean, they have everything.
But what's your
Steak,
favorite thing?
I like chicken fried steak. They'll have green beans, mashed potatoes, gravy.
Just a regular
Sounds
diner.
great.
Texas toast.
Regular Southern diner.
Anything to make your blood pressure go higher than what it just read on that. So, yeah, he came in. He's like, yeah, your town's got fucking dirty spoons, bro. I don't know. And then my stepdad's up
It was
there
like a
talking shit to him.
it was like a real life My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
Like,
And then, as you know, he gets on the board and, hey, what's this? Erase it. And I draw it up. That's not what I drew up. then we go outside and do the drills, and all that was, all that was fun. But
yeah.
so yeah, Winchester's with me then. My buddy, who's a long snapper for the Chiefs, he was out of the league for like 2 years, and I was like, Stout, this guy can snap the ball pretty good.
Yeah.
And so Dornbos gets hurt in the preseason, and then Winchester comes in.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And then
Yeah.
he goes to Kansas City, and he's been there for a while.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Stout, like when I'm trying to describe like a Stout meeting, it's like Al Pacino on any given Sunday, the locker room speech before they run out. Every meeting is intense, and then pop quiz time. He'll ask questions.
Cold questioning, he calls it.
When you're
Cold
not
call.
listening. He likes to call Landon a lot because Landon, sometimes he'll know it, then sometimes he'll be playing.
He calls Landon a lot because Landon's on his phone.
Yeah.
playing,
And he can see. Stout's like that teacher in the front of the class
Yeah.
that like you think you're getting away with it,
He
but
knows.
he's got eyes in the back of his head and he can tell, and he's just going to be, all right, on this week we got dice right. What are our kills out of our dice right plays? Landon. And then and Landon will pop his head up and
We got.
You don't call on Fred
No,
because he's not awake.
he has a condition.
well, whatever you did in that first meeting, you nailed because
Yeah, no, I was a good athlete. That's what they're looking for.
Stout before the draft, like even, we knew we were picking fourth, but you were the guy.
I didn't know if you had any input or if you were looking at guys in.
I watched your combine. The 40 gets the big number, and you ran an unbelievable 40. You ran a 4.71.
It's more about the.
Golly.
It's more about
I think 40s are so, and everybody knows this is so overrated for offensive linemen. But watching your lateral movement, watching your feet,
doing the drills.
you are the most fluid. And I like fluid athleticism, and I think when you see a big guy as big as you were be able to move as fast and as smooth as you are, that's you got. I mean, it ain't that hard, right? Like those are good traits to have, and I think that you had a great offensive tackle class. So there was JUCO, Fisher, you was Armstead the same year as you.
Armstead was there.
Yeah.
Bakhtiari was there.
Yeah, so there was a lot of great players, but I remember in particular Stout and I talking about you right after the combine, and I didn't have any input. We was just
Lonnie was in on that too. So he's all about guys that can persevere, go
That's right.
through adversity. It's like you, JP, him, any guys that has any sort of different background to him. I feel like he likes. But as far as me, like us, you can get a guy on the field and tell if he can play like an OTAs in about 5 minutes, 2 minutes.
I mean, I feel like the guys that are a little bit more. If a guy's going to be a beast, it's pretty evident quick.
Yeah.
Jalen Carter.
Oh,
First pass rep. It's like, all right, look out, boys.
Even Landon was hurt, but you could. Well, first of all, he's in there fucking throwing around 405.
Yeah, when he's hang cleaning 405 and like jumping while he's doing it.
Hey, any guy that has back hair that you can grab, you can probably hang clean over 315.
You're going to be strong as shit.
Yeah.
Jordan, what you did an impression of Stout when he was on Lane. I think it's only fair that you give it a try. Let's see your impression game, Lane.
Stout?
Stout.
I love Jeff McClain. I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. That's
Shout out to Jeff McClain.
Hey, bro, you got to put that clip on.
Yeah,
you
so
got to put it side to side.
There's an old press conference with Stout. Doing that exact quote. We got to find that one. We'll see how accurate that impression was, which I think was pretty darn accurate.
I love Jeff McClain. I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. What am I? I don't know what happened.
I can teach a 6-man protection as good as anybody.
I know how to teach a 6-man protection as good as anybody.
What's your next story going to be, Jeff? And the one after that?
What's your next story going to be, Jeff? After this one, what's the next one?
We've been with Stout for 10 years, 11 years. And
Damn.
Yeah, you've been with them your entire career.
Yeah.
But there are some new coaches. What do you guys think about the changes made this offseason? You know, the guys that are coming in. Have you talked to any of the new guys yet? I haven't.
I haven't seen them. I know Vic Fangio is like.
We knew Vic from.
It's like Stout as the defense coordinator. I feel like they're going to be best friends.
They were best friends when he was here for the analyst. They golfed and it's like, dude.
Paisans.
It'll be good for both of those guys, no question.
I ran into Kellen.
You ran into Kellen?
Yeah, I ran into Kellen.
What did he tell you?
Facility. I was just chatting with him. Just small talk, like when'd you get in? How long are you here for?
So nothing ball related.
Nothing ball related.
Well, how'd he come off?
I mean, as outgoing as he can be. He did speak to Stout though. So then I went to go see Stout, and when I went out to see Stout, they were both in the room together.
Okay.
In his office. I think they were chatting ball right away. So I just said hi and I got out of there because I didn't want to chat ball. I was like, hey man, it's too soon. Too soon.
They're back at it.
They're already back at it.
All right.
So that's good signs.
They're great signs. All right. We're going to get straight to it. We got minimal time left. Lane's got a full docket this week. This is probably the fun portion of the show. We got to ask, but you don't have to answer. We have to ask all of our guests these questions. But again, you don't have to answer. What is your welcome to the NFL moment?
Justin Houston.
Yeah, I remember that game. We won.
No, we didn't.
We didn't beat the Chiefs? No, you're right. We never beat the Chiefs.
We beat
this
them this
year
year.
was the first time.
Yeah, him. I just I kept hearing punch. I went out there and punched nothing.
Who was telling you to punch?
Trey Thomas.
Big Trey. Throw them hands, dog.
Had about 2 or 3 sacks. I think it was 3. Michael Vick was out there just getting his ass blasted. I'm going, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he was good. He went on to have like 22 and a half sacks.
Yeah, it turns out it was like, what's it, the third or fourth game of the year. It was early. And everybody, Lane's all down on himself. And then he went to beat the shit out of every other tackle in the NFL that year. So.
Yeah. He was a beast. Justin Houston for sure.
Strong as shit. What did you guys think of the Dippin' Dots freezer? What's your favorite flavor?
What's the banana one?
That's my favorite, banana split.
Banana one, yeah.
Yeah.
Cookies and cream. And then what's the other one? Chocolate chip cookie dough?
Banana
Yeah,
ones.
cookie dough, yeah.
Me and Landon house those.
We're crushing the cookie doughs. I was wondering why I couldn't get any. What else should we get in there? What else could the O-line room use?
A fucking fucking cooler full of beer and give some
Kegerator. We got to get the kegerator working.
I don't think Stout's going to go for that one.
I feel like we need to rearrange the O-line room. We all need to have like Normatec sit on the floor. We could be recovering.
You don't like the massage chair that doesn't work?
I had 0 massages. Yeah. You kept putting a foam.
I agree. We got to change up the feng shui of the room.
Make it like a kindergarten class. I don't make little tables. I don't give a damn, but it's got to change.
Okay, maybe
you never even sit in your chair.
I know. We don't need to be sitting like that.
I can barely fit on the damn table right now, man. We don't need to make it smaller. We don't need to make it smaller. I can barely fit on the damn table and chair now.
Who would each of your dream performers be to get on the Eagles Christmas album? You could have anybody.
Anybody.
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye?
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
No.
Okay. That's going to be tough.
Unfortunately, Marvin Gaye.
Shit.
Somebody that's alive.
It's gonna be tough. He's dead. Dude, somebody who can compliment us. You can't just put like.
What about somebody different, like Post Malone? What would you do?
That'd be fucking great. I like stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Post Malone.
I like doing stuff that's way different.
Yeah, Post Malone would do something good.
If we're going dead, I mean, I got you go Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Lane, did you try any Australian candy that Jordan brought to the locker room?
I didn't know there was candy. I couldn't get through the fucking boxes to get some candy.
They're still there. The box is still there.
Angle swing trying to get to it.
This motherfucker, bro.
No, but I've liked some Australian candy. What's so?
Got you, bro.
What's so? Good?
I got some. Nah, it's just different. I don't know. The different sugars, different
cultures,
different ingredients. Less. Think of like U.S. candy, but just half the ingredients.
Think of U.S. candy, but like half as good.
Okay.
Fuck off. No way. There's no way, bro. American candy might be the most overrated candy in the world.
Well,
and that might be a hot take, but I'll stand.
It's overrated because it's the greatest country in the world, so it's got high standards.
You know, I might agree with that.
Oh, nice.
Too positive.
But the positive, but the first one, the candy, I can't give you that. I'll give you the greatest country in the world. I won't give you the candy.
All right, I'll take that.
Pick one.
You guys can have the candy if we're greatest country in the world. I'll take that. Jordy, are you familiar with the Australian cartoon that has become an American sensation?
Bluey?
You got it. Can you name all the characters?
I cannot.
What's the main character?
It's got to be fucking Bluey because if it ain't.
That is. It's okay.
Yeah. Bluey.
Do you watch this? Have you watched this with the kids?
Bluey, Gooey?
No.
I feel like your kids were a little bit older once this really started getting big.
Yeah, we watched Blaze, Blippi.
What's the
Paw Patrol?
Paw Patrol. Yeah.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse back in the day.
You were big Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah. I feel like all the dads keep saying, Miska,
Mickey
Mouse.
Yeah. I don't have kids yet. I have a niece, though.
You'll be saying
We're out of that for right now, but it's going to happen again once Bennett gets a little bit older. Do you guys claim Taika Waititi, even though he's New Zealander?
Honestly, I don't think they do.
They don't? No?
Yeah, because he's like... It's
He's
the ones that are borderline like me.
Yeah. Who are actually Kiwis, but they say they're Australian.
You're like, don't listen.
Have you gotten your citizenship yet?
No.
Did we get that done?
I
Aren't you from New
I
Zealand?
just... Man, what are you doing, man? Pouring gasoline on the fire like that.
I'm
bro.
asking damn questions.
He's the one asking questions.
That's the law
We're
would
the
ask.
guests.
That the law would ask.
No. Short and simple, no. Because I need to go home for that. And I'm going home and not anytime soon. So...
All right, cool. I've answered this, but the 92%ers want to know your takes. What is it like being on the bottom of the tush push? You guys usually aren't on the bottom. You're on the angle. So.
We're on the top.
He's never at the bottom. Have you seen the film?
Who?
He's at the back there. He's behind
I'll do this.
the whole pile.
Lane's just kind of
Skimming the
Lane
top.
does the whole like, hey, I'm going to get behind everybody here and just...
He's a veteran move.
You guys
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
Just shuffle.
I feel bad for sometimes. Most of the time, it's Landon and Kels at the
Yeah,
bottom.
for sure.
You just have 100 pounds
The
of ass
one
laid on
time I was at the
face
bottom,
mask.
dude. One time I was at the bottom. The one time it happened, I had Landon and I had Kels on top of me. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "God damn it, I can't breathe."
Yeah.
Landon goes, "That happens to me every time."
That's every single play.
That's every single time.
Landon has, little lobster eyes at the bottom. Oh, you just see little specks.
I asked Chris or Bo this. What are your guys' favorite? What's your favorite bar? Or
Sorry,
let's open it like this.
Sorry.
What's your favorite bar or restaurant in Philadelphia? I know you're going to say Lone Star.
Barclay Prime. I used to like
You like Lone Star,
what?
or is it Outback? What's the spot there in Columbus?
Longhorn.
Longhorn.
I used to eat there a lot when I lived close by.
Yeah.
And one time we went and got the
This dude, we went to his place, and
went
this
to the
dude
steakhouse
says,
so you
"Hey,
could get steak.
I'm gonna tell you right now, get the chicken fingers." I'm like, "What the fuck are you? This is a kid's meal." This chicken fingers is fucking really good.
Why would you get this, you dickhead? Okay, I'll have some too.
It was great. You guys, any great stories that you like?
I got one. This is why I didn't date anybody in high school. So
Yeah, same here.
8th grade birthday party. I invite
Late bloomer.
Late bloomer. I invite 25 people, 75 people from the school show up.
75 people from your school showed up.
Yeah, this is before I moved
You're
to my high
popular.
school. Very popular.
Yeah.
So hey, we were doing things big. So
That's like the whole school in East
Yes.
Texas.
so we had jet skis, we had boats, we had a double-decker boathouse.
I thought you grew up in a trailer. There were jet skis?
This
What
is
the fuck is
before.
going on?
This was before high school. I was in a house, from kindergarten to 8th grade, and then I went to high school. Then I went to the trailer.
So you downgraded to the trailer.
Downgraded.
What happened that made you go to the trailer?
Mom got remarried. We were in the house we were at, and we moved to a new town and promised to get a new house, and
And
then we ended up getting the house later. But
it was polyester curtains in the redwood deck.
Sammy Kershaw was up there drinking beer with me. So, anyways, my girlfriend at the time, never really kissed a girl before, don't know what's going on, and so she has her best.
How
friend
old
there.
are you?
I'm 12, probably.
12,
13.
Like he's a full-ass, grown-ass man.
And so they're like, her friend's like kissing and making out, over there in the corner. So she's trying to match. And then, so we end up kissing. Okay, big
Nice.
step for me.
How was it?
It was awkward.
Wait.
It was awkward because every misstep she's going to go to the locker and tell everybody how terrible you are.
Yeah.
So she goes, "Do you want to go to your room?" I'm like, "That's weird. Party's out here. Well,
Why would we want to go to our
room?
room?
Want to go to my room?" So we make the long walk to my room. Walk in my room, and next thing I know, before I turn around, she's like, getting ready. Jumps on my lap and starts making out, kissing. I panic. I have a full-blown panic attack.
I would too. Somebody attacked me like that.
Throw her off, put her on the bed, go and grab NFL Blitz, Nintendo 64. And she goes, "What the hell is the matter with you?" Leaves. Next week at school, the whole school knows.
What were they doing?
It was awkward. It's like in a Disney movie where they're all at the lockers just like doing this. I'm like, this son of a bitch told everybody. And then luckily I went to new high school the following year.
Yes.
Didn't have to deal with that. So
I think we all have similar stories.
Every time you tell that story, it never fails.
I don't think I've told my version of that. It wasn't as funny as that, but I was at homecoming dance with a girl that I liked freshman year, high school.
Did you ask her to dance?
I mustered up the courage to ask her to dance, but it was after all of her friends told me that she was into me, it was all that. So I was pretty confident.
Yeah.
We're dancing, having a good time, and she's like, "Oh, you want to go over to the dugout?" I'm like, "Why don't we go to the dugout? We're having fun dancing right now."
I don't even like baseball. Not even the baseball.
There's not even a game going on. Oh man,
Dog.
we were cool, man.
No, you guys are the best, man. You guys are the best.
We got to do a rapid fire. What is you got to do your doppelganger who does Pat Mahomes look like?
Oof, man, I'm trying to think. I can tell you one people I do know. Like
go.
Stout looks like Gino Auriemma.
Yeah, it's a good call.
I'm trying to think of some other guys.
I know I'm putting you on the spot here.
Goddard looks like the Geico caveman when it takes off.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine coming to a locker room with this guy?
That's so accurate.
Ferrari's like Mike Wazowski from
Monsters Inc.
Sully is Dom. Who else some more lookalikes? Connor kind of looks like the Kramer a little bit.
Dude, dead on Kramer. There was actually a picture that somebody had made with Connor as Kramer.
He kind of looks like the boxer from was it Cinderella Man that Russell Crowe fought. Yeah, I'd have to get some time, but definitely got some good ones. Sorry guys, I couldn't reveal all my talent.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. You nailed it. You got any good stories?
Not as good as those, bro. Those are premier stories.
So
I was a boring kid, bro.
The first girl you hooked up with went perfectly fine, and you just were smooth as shit.
I wasn't smooth as shit.
No.
It wasn't as awkward as that. Fuck.
Oh,
I mean, Jesus Christ. You guys.
Oh,
First awkward thing
Thank God you guys turned out all right.
The school dance is the first awkward thing. You got everybody's country songs, and then they put the rap songs in there, and you get the chaperones. Too close, too close, too close. All the guys are over there. You going to talk to her? You going to talk? No. I'm going to chill over here.
And then nobody's really dancing. Then they put on the song.
Yeah.
To the left, to the left, to the right.
That's like everybody's
to the
initiation.
Right. And everybody's, I can do this.
Yes.
That back 2 times.
That's the initiation of dance to the average white man.
Yeah, we didn't listen to that stuff. So
Oh yeah, what was your?
like I didn't know. I never went out. I was a good kid.
I could not even tell you an Australian song.
We definitely listened to American songs. We just I never went out.
You ever listen to Keith Urban? I mean, he's awesome.
I know there's.
Never went out when I was underage, but once I got to 18, that's when
Wait, what?
we went out. Yeah,
You never went out where?
never went to parties like any house parties.
You never went to a dance until you were over 18.
The dances that we had. Yeah, I didn't go to a formal.
No? You guys didn't. I know you went to church and you sang at church. Nobody danced at church.
No, you can't dance at church.
You
It's
dance
church.
Hey, you ever been to the South?
You dance in the
They can dance in some churches now.
You dance in the shower?
Thank you for joining us in this episode. About to wrap it up.
All right. Sorry, guys. Hey, thank you for joining. Big shout out to Lane and Jordan for showing up. We're going to go continue our debauchery in Las Vegas.
Let's go, baby. It is the rhythm of the night.
All night.
Shout out to Gilly.
All night. And that wraps up a new episode of
Wrap
New
it up.
Heights. Thank you so
Wrap it up,
much.
boys.
As always, 92%ers. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel New Heights so you know when all the new episodes are coming out. And we'll be back with a new episode next week. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and Brown. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. And thank you to our production and crew. We love you guys for always making it easy on us. And to the 92%ers, we love you guys the most. Till next time, peace.
You watching any new TV shows recently?
I have. You want to get into it? Jason, you got to watch Love is Blind, man. It is the worst trash ever. It's worse than Catching Kelsey, but it is so fucking good. Honestly, I just want you to watch the one girl and to just hear her.
Not watching.
Oh my God, Jason, please.
No, I'm not watching that trash. I'm not encouraging Netflix or any of these other subscription channels to make any more of this nonsense bullshit.
I'm coming to Philly. We're gonna watch it together. I'm coming.
You think I'm clingy? I'm clingy? Really?